What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kevin, and you are watching another iTrade Crypto live stream. So, guys, these are just live stream hangouts where I'm going to give you guys my analysis on what's going on with the prices. And then we have a little bit of back and forth. You guys comment in the chat. We have a little back and forth discussion. We have a good time. And yeah, guys, so just stick around. I'm going to play a little music. I'm going to let people join in on the stream, and we will get started here in just a second. So stick around. What's going on, guys? Let me know if the music is okay. Let me know if everything's good. Let me know if you can hear my voice over the music and whatnot, guys, just to confirm that. So, guys, a lot of crazy stuff happening today. We're gonna go over what's going on here. No, I don't have any perfect explanation for what's going on. I honestly do think that it is a combination of many things that kind of made what happened or resulted in what happened today. As Craig Neve in the chat is saying here, I didn't even think about that, but yeah, futures expiring tomorrow, I believe, on the CME or CBOE. XBT expiration date is 19th of September. So I guess that's today, I mean. That also short positions. Give me just a second, guys. Yeah, guys, let me know right now while I'm getting set up. Let me know in the chat what you guys think about what's going on right here. I was literally, guys, I was literally at the gym. I'm at the gym running on the treadmill, and I just get like a bunch of alerts, and I look at my phone, and just like the Bitcoin chart was just nuts. Like, yeah, I don't know why dude. Lately, my OBS has really been screwing up, guys. Really been screwing up. Yeah, guys, my OBS keeps closing down on me, and I don't know why this keeps happening lately. It used to never happen. Now it's happening like crazy. So, bear with me here. If I change the scene, it's going to screw up. So I'm going to go Bitcoin on the 1 minute here. So if I go to the main... I'm sorry, guys. This is truly ridiculous. OBS doesn't want me to change the scene, so I can't even show you the chart right now. I don't understand what's going on. If I change the scene, everything just turns off. This is really, really annoying, I gotta say. I think I have to, like, let the whole system buffer. So let's just take a look. Bitcoin on this is the 1 minute. Here's a 5 minute. So all that volume came in all at once. So if we look at the short positions, though, well, I swear to God, I'm gonna be so mad if OBS closes down again. Oh, it worked. It worked. Jesus Christ. Okay, it finally worked. OBS kept closing down on me, guys. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I guess I just have to upgrade to the, the better version of OBS, because this version of OBS is pretty crappy, not gonna lie. Just constantly closes down on me. So, yeah, once again, guys, let me know if my voice is okay with the music levels and whatnot, guys. Spoke too soon. About what, guys? I mean, like, I did not speak too soon. I do not think that this is any sort of long-term buy signal of any kind, guys. I mean, look, let's take a look at what's going on first. Let's just first off figure out exactly where we are on the chart right now. So, obviously, this is just insane manipulation, guys. So this is a 15-minute chart. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Within 5 15-minute periods, we go from 63.40 to 6,100. And immediately, guys, we're met, the price was dumping, and immediately we were met with crazy buy action, probably short positions, covering, possibly manipulation taking place, algorithms stepping in, automated trading bots, stepping in, figuring out, how to make some profit off this, guys. I'm not totally sure exactly what happened. Literally saw this happen when I was at the gym, and I'm getting home just now, so I'm trying to look and figure out exactly what's going on. You can't really see that. So short positions, guys. Look at that. Short positions rapidly increased, immediately got squeezed out. We're back to the levels we saw earlier yesterday. So, guys, this is something I've been talking about a lot, and is like a lot of people are getting so greedy, or they're getting so greedy with Bitcoin, and they want to make money on every possible move. And, here's the thing, guys. When you try to make money on every possible move, when you try to take a short position every time the price starts going down, you know what you're doing? You're literally handing the control over to the exchanges. When you take a short position, especially on leverage, you are now giving the exchange control over the price because they know where you can get liquidated and they will liquidate you. So you don't want to just take short positions. Like, you don't want to just constantly try to make money off of Bitcoin on every possible move, guys. You will get wrecked, okay? You will get wrecked if you're sitting there just trying to make money on every single move, impulsively taking short positions, leverage positions, guys. You don't want to do that. You don't want to expose yourself to the market in that way and take a leveraged position and give the exchange control over the price, because that is exactly what you're doing when you take a leveraged position, guys. You're giving the exchange control. Stop screwing around with the price, guys. Like, I know obviously this isn't the result of the average, trader or retail investor, but a lot of it does have to do with them taking advantage of just the insane amount of short positions that are being taken, guys. So you want to be careful. You don't want to be so impulsive in everything you're doing. Sometimes you need to just take a step back and look at what's happening, and that's literally what I've been doing for most of this year, guys. I'm not sitting here. I don't care. I don't care about these little bounces. I'm looking for macro plays, guys. But anyway, now that OBS isn't closing out on me every 5 seconds, let's take a look and see what the price action looks like. So here's the 12-hour. So obviously, let's take a look here. So historically, this area has been pretty significant. I mean, if you're just, I'm just putting a rectangle around the top here of this price. I'm going to go through chat in a second, guys. Let me just do this first. So obviously, this is what I'm basing that rectangle off of, just those 2 price points that we just saw. And obviously, this area acted as the left shoulder, right shoulder of the reverse head and shoulders that pretty much everybody was aware of at the time. I'm pretty sure like everybody saw this coming. This reverse head and shoulders. Right now, the price is bouncing off of the that level, that same exact level, at $6,100 level that played a role on a lot of these bottoms here, or specifically this one right here. I'm not totally sure. I'm pretty sure it does have something to do with the futures expiring, guys. I'm pretty sure Craig Neve is correct about that. I'm not exactly sure how futures expiring would make that happen. I guess, people just releasing coins back onto the market at the end of their contracts possibly, but obviously it's also, we had these reports now. There's new reports of pretty much like every major exchange is trading their own value on their own exchange. All these exchanges, guys, Bitfinex, Bitflyer, Coinbase, BitMEX, like all these people are trading on their own exchanges to profit off of you guys and to make profits for themselves on their own exchange, guys. You have to realize exchanges are not charity organizations. They will try to take your money at any point possible. And taking short positions during these crazy times is a terrible idea. Even though I am bearish on Bitcoin overall, guys, I would never take a short position here. It just makes no sense. Why would I take a short position right here, guys, when, historically this year, we've been bouncing off of this level the whole time. If I take a short position now, there's upside, there's upside risk. You don't want to take short positions down here, guys. It's literally you're just playing the slot machines when you're taking short positions at the lowest possible levels, guys. You don't take short positions at the lowest possible level. You don't do that. You want to wait for a bounce. And you know what, guys? If you miss out on a short play because you don't want to take a risk, that's fine. That's good. It's okay. Guys, it's okay to miss out on something for the, because you're not taking a large risk. Like, you don't want to always put yourself in a risky position. If we're bouncing off of the 6K support level, taking a short position is extremely risky, guys. Extremely risky. So let me go through chat real quick. We got a lot of people. Casio, Craig Neve, Diven is here. Sorry, guys, I'm pretty behind now on this. Nicholas thinks I spoke too soon. Oh, you meant about OBS. Oh, I got you. The real Morford, clean the dust off your PC. Do I have dust on my PC, guys? This is actually a Mac, by the way. It's like, I feel like a Mac shouldn't be having these problems, but at the same time, computers are computers, guys. I mean, this isn't the newest iMac, it's the second to newest iMac on the market right now. So I don't know why it would be having these problems. Literally got it like less than a year ago. Yeah, Crypto Batman is confirming what Craig Neve is saying. It's the closing of the CBO contracts. I mean, yeah, the real Morford is saying that I'm crying about manipulation. I mean, guys, it is kind of manipulation. Like, guys, like, wait, you're saying this guy's crying about manipulation, that longs and shorts are getting liquidated. Guys, that's how you manipulate a market. That's literally how you do it. What do you mean? Jose, what's up, bruh? Bitcoin has my life exciting again. Yeah, guys. I mean, the market was so boring the past few days. Literally nothing going on, and then all of a sudden, bam. Even though this is not really that big of a deal, to be honest, but it is pretty crazy. Craig Neve says shorting is glorified and justified gambling. I completely agree. At least at these levels, guys. I mean, if you were shorting at 17, you're 20, 17, 15, 10, 12K. I mean, obviously it's always a gamble, but that was a good move. Nothing to see here. Oh, wait. Next Bitcoin haven? I'm not sure. Nothing to see here says we are in a bull market. Bullshit market is more accurate. Yeah, I mean, guys, we're in a. I mean, like, I was gonna say we're in a bear market, but we're really not in a bear market yet. Not until we create lower lows, guys. Like I was saying in my live stream yesterday, like the price kind of just is, it came up and now it's horizontal. So we haven't really created lower lows yet. Therefore, I personally cannot say that this is a bear market. I mean, technically, yes, we had 6K low and then a 5,800 low, so it is a lower low. So that is a weak sign for a market, but at the same time, it's not really a bear market yet, guys. This is a, anybody who watches my channel knows this already, but this is a profit zone. Anybody who bought in this area is way in the profit zone up here, guys. So this is a cash out zone. This is a profit zone for the whales. Every bounce they sell a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, and then it's easier to make money that way rather than just dumping on the market all at once. You can keep the price up, manipulate it up, use Tether to squeeze yourself out of short positions and knock the price up over and over again. Whether there's demand or not, they're going to find a way to manipulate the price to the upside so they can keep selling and milk the market as much as possible. That's what the whales are doing, guys. That from my research at least, that is what they're doing. They keep knocking the price up so they can keep selling because this is a profit zone, guys. You might not think, a lot of the people who are joining into the crypto industry now, a lot of people who are getting in or have been getting in since like last October, November, you guys think that these prices are low, but it's not. Like Bitcoin is still up, what, like 60, 70% on the year? And then, of course, it's up thousands of percent overall, but whatever, guys. I mean, like, it is a profit zone. We are way high up, guys. Like, this is where whales are taking their profits. Sorry, guys, I'm a little bit behind on chat. Tell my wife I was correct about something. Craig Neve, I don't know what your wife's name is, but Craig, you got to listen to Craig because he's always right. All right, he's always right. So listen to Craig. He's right. You're wrong. All right. Many times says, can you explain why did the shorts go up from 37 to 40K at the same time when BTC price shot up? Why did the shorts go up from 37 to 40K at the same time that the Bitcoin price shot up? Well, guys, when the price goes up, like when the price goes up, it gives people a chance to take their short position. So if the price starts moving up, and then the price slowly starts curling over, that's going to create some short FOMO. So people to FOMO into short positions when the price jumps up and then curls over. People get a little excited on that and they start taking short positions. But like I said, guys, like if you're taking a leveraged position on an exchange, you are giving the exchange control of your money. And they will wreck you. They don't care about you at all. They will destroy you. So don't Do not take leveraged positions if you don't know what you're doing, because you will get wrecked. Nothing to see here. It says, she's in bed beside me, Craig. Oh, God. Las Vegas, more fun losing your money. So what's happening here, guys? We have, yeah, I mean, obviously this was a, I mean, looking at, yes, you guys, like, yes, the futures did have a large effect on this price action here, on this play. But also, I mean, look at those shorts, guys. Short positions, wildly increased, and then they immediately got squeezed out, like, right away. And that is perfectly reflected on this chart right here, guys. Perfectly reflected. Especially looking at that volume, you know that is short squeeze volume. That is not buy volume. I mean, technically, short squeeze is buy volume, but you know what I'm trying to say. Kyle Hoffman, what's up, dude? The manipulate is down to. Apple is hype. The manipulate is down to. I'm not sure what you meant by that. Most people hedged with futures, so they might sell physical BTC going to expire their money. Yeah, Alex L, you're probably right about that. Weed stocks were worse today, were they? I keep hearing the media talking about how great weed stocks are, and then that just makes me think that to do the opposite and to not buy weed stocks. But I don't know, guys. I have no idea. I haven't really researched weed stocks at all. Not very much. I mean, I traded TRTC, TerraTech Corp. I made a nice trade on that a few years ago, but after that, it just dumped. Like, it was pretty bad. But that was during the first, weed stock phase, or, Also, this music is a bit strange, isn't it? Whatever. So, here. Sorry, guys. I'm really behind on chat. Yeah, guys, CBOE was worst for our space period. I agree with that, Papo. I mean, guys, we don't need an ETF. We do not need an ETF. Bitcoin got to where it was without an ETF. We don't need an ETF. An ETF will just ruin the space. It'll give Wall Street control over our currency, which is Bitcoin. We do not want to get an ETF. We do not want to give Wall Street any control of any value in Bitcoin, guys. That is bad. That's bad. An ETF will not make you rich. I promise you. Why would Wall Street want to make you rich? Like, come on, guys. An ETF's not going to make you rich. Fuck an ETF. Sorry for my language. We don't need an ETF. That's just complete bogus. You don't want to give Wall Street control of ETF or of Bitcoin's price by giving them that power. Even though, yes, it's not physical Bitcoin, but they will find a way to team up with like Winklevoss twins or somebody to control the market and lock in their profits however they want to lock them in. Kyle Hoffman, it is possible that things go sideways for a while. That is possible. But I was watching Tone Vase's stream the other day, and he made a point about how if we're going to trade sideways now at these price levels, that sideways movement is going to take like 5 times as long as it would if we dropped a few levels down. Then that sideways trading would take not as long than it would here. So if we're going to trade sideways here at 6K, it's going to take I don't know, I think Tone Vase said like a year or something, I don't know, or a couple of years if we stop here. But if we go lower, the lower we go, the shorter the time frame is that we have to be that low. So if we trade sideways from here, it's going to take forever, guys. Jesus says a next BTC bull market. It's hard to say. I mean, guys, okay, so, a lot of people disagree with me, obviously, but I do believe that we are going to be retracing back to these parabolic lows. Tone Vase thinks we're going this low. I don't necessarily think we have to go that low. I think $2,500 is a perfectly reasonable price. And if we do get down to this level by the end of the year, which probably won't happen, or let's just say we get down to 2,500 by middle of next year, which would be I guess right there. So if we hit this level by middle of next year, which would be kind of violent, I think it's going to take a little longer than that. But if we do, I would say 2021, we might be breaking back above 6K. That's just a complete guess, though, guys. I have no idea. Like, I really have no idea on what the timing is going to be like. That's just too hard to predict right now. So just take all that with a grain of salt. Kyle Hoffman says the weed stocks are basically like Bitcoin at 19K. So are the weed stocks doing good right now? I really haven't been paying attention at all. Oh, you guys can't hear the music? Here we go. The music today is a little bit more ambient. It's a little bit more, like, relaxing. I think you guys could probably hear it now. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly, guys. 2021, the halving, that's the halving or whatever. That's, yes, when the block rewards decrease, that is, that's going to cause a little bit more. It's probably going to, you know, help the price go up, to be honest. But again, guys, like, even if I'm correct, right? Even if I'm right and Bitcoin is a bubble and the only purpose for Bitcoin is speculation, it doesn't mean the price is just going to go down. Even if it is a bubble, the price can go up, guys. The price can still go up if it's a bubble. So, like, even if we do retrace down here and Bitcoin is really just a speculative instrument, doesn't mean it's going to go down. It can go up, guys. A bubble can last for a very long time, and you can make a lot of money. But, like, there's going to be the ups and downs, guys. I don't think like a lot of people are just like expecting Bitcoin to like do something like this. And I really just don't expect this to happen, guys. A lot of people think that this is like what's coming up, and I just don't. It just doesn't make sense to me, guys. I don't think it's going to be this simple. I don't think it's going to be like, oh, ETF approved, we're going to the moon, everyone makes money. No, guys, I'm sorry, that's probably not going to happen. Yeah, I mean, guys, hopefully we can hit some of these parabolic lows sooner rather than later, because, again, the sooner we drop down a few levels, the less time we have to spend there to go back up. And again, guys, if we go back up now, if the price ends up going back up now, we'll have a lot of people who are holding onto their Bitcoin, a lot of hodlers and a lot of new people in the market who are going to be selling on this run-up, right? They're going to be selling into this, and it's going to actually hold the price down. So what you really want is you want the price to break down. You want to hit one of these parabolic lows, and you want to find a nice stable bottom. You want to let the institutions accumulate and get a hold of the supply that they want, and then they will push the price up, and it'll create a buyer's market where the only thing left is buyers, and you get another one of these crazy upswings. So you let the price drop, let institutions gather some supply, get the supply to thin out, let them accumulate, and then they'll push the price up, and things will move much faster than they would if they moved right now. Correct, that's what I'm saying, exactly. If Bitcoin hit 9K in December 2018, many people will cash out of Bitcoin. That's what I'm saying, guys. If the price goes up from here, we're not going that far. I mean, a lot of you guys out there would probably even sell if we hit 12,000. You'd be like, oh, screw it, 100%? Yeah, I'll sell. I'll take that profit, right? So the price isn't going to do much if we go up now. We want to drop down. We want to get rid of some of the weak hands. We want to, you know, get the price to bottom out at a nice point. Let institutions take control a little bit, like gather what they want so that they can push the price up. You know what I mean? But what is happening right now? Let's take the 15 minutes. So again, guys, like obviously this was you know, a short squeeze. You know, a lot of this had to do with short positions getting knocked out here, creating a large spike in volume very fast with pretty much nothing following afterward, and now the price is falling. That is a short squeeze. That is not a strength move. It's a strategic move for quick profit. You know, market makers making quick profits off of that, guys. Hold on one sec, guys. There are many who went bankrupt as well, creating more resistance. I'm not sure what you mean by that necessarily. So this is that report, guys. Where basically, I think there's actually an updated version of this report, but you know, most exchanges are profiting on their own exchanges. So just be aware that manipulation, this is not a regulated market, guys. Manipulation is taking place everywhere. There are no repercussions. They can do whatever they want to you and to any, you know, in their exchange, and that's their right. There's no regulation right now. So be careful, guys. I'm really curious though to see what happens now. I was hoping we would get a little bit more action right now, but the price is a little bit of sideways action happening now. Yeah, it's crazy, guys, how the price just perfectly sat right in there. Like, I mean, it's pretty when things like this happen, guys, it's pretty obvious that there's a lot of bots involved, a lot of algorithms involved, with such perfect movements taking place. Fair exchanges by Kansas. Here, let me just skip ahead to see if there's any better parts in this. This is a little better. Yeah, guys, I am expecting the price to drop from here, to be honest. I don't think this was a strength move at all. It was a short squeeze. You know, people are now going to get rid of their Bitcoin after these futures expire. So I think the price is probably going to drop back down here. Let's actually take a look at XRP. I haven't looked at XRP today based on what happened yesterday. I'm just curious now if it was affected by this crazy Bitcoin price action. A little bit, I guess a little bit here. Not much, though. So we have 3 touches to the upper resistance area here. Yeah, I mean, it's going to follow Bitcoin. If Bitcoin falls, Ripple will also fall. Annie Holman says must be the exchanges. Yeah, the exchanges are now, I mean, there's now reports saying that exchanges are trading with themselves, like on their own exchanges, to make money. This market is for big boys now, just like the early miners got squeezed out. I mean, yeah, Bitcoin is slowly becoming like a rich man's market, but I mean, something similar kind of took place here. I'm sure it didn't happen in the same way. Actually, let's take a look at that. Yeah, it wasn't the same at all. It was that crazy short squeeze here. Very different time frame. Another thing I noticed though, check this out. Check this out. This is really interesting actually. There's a lot of fractals. There's a lot of fractals in the Bitcoin charts, in the, you know, just the way that things play out. So let's see if I can find this here. I've talked about this on my channel before. So like, maybe I have to go to the 12-hour probably. So just like the way that these things bottom out here. Is it this one? I'm looking at this right here. Maybe it's the 6-hour. So like, you know, 1, 2, 3 touches to the downside. Then you have this resistance here. And you have like 1, 2, 3 touches to the downside. It's like it's really weird how similar these patterns are. And it happens all the time here on the Bitcoin chart. Like, you know, 1, 2, 3 touches to the downside. Especially like if you look at this pattern here, like this. How you have this like here, let me do it a different way. Actually, this will make it more obvious for you guys. This left bounce, this like top part, like that here, like something similar happens here. You have like, it's not exactly the same, but it's like there's a lot of weird fractals, a lot of reoccurring patterns. And when you start to see these reoccurring patterns, things become a little easier to predict in the Bitcoin market. So like, you see that bump, then you have like the top, right? And you have the next rally here and the next rally here. You have that bump first, the top, the next rally here, and the next rally here. Very similar stuff going on in the charts over and over again. It's very strange, guys. There are a lot of bots that are participating in this market. You can just see, like, it's not a copy paste per se, but it is really, really similar if you're looking at it. You have this initial bounce, before the price actually drops, then a second bounce, the initial bounce, then the price actually drops, the second bounce, and then you have like this sideways movement. See, this time the price bounced up, and the sideways movement. This time the price bounced down. So showed a little bit of weakness. But I mean, do you guys see what I'm showing here? I know there's a lot of lines on the chart. Let me take away the arrows, but there's so many reoccurring patterns here. And you can find them all over the place. Sometimes you have to change the time frame and stuff, and you'll find them. But there's so many fractal patterns. And if you get familiar with these things and you'll see these things again over and over again, and it makes it a little bit easier to predict what's going to happen. And like something similar happening here, we have like 1, 2, 3 touches to the downside. It's harder to see on the 12-hour, but it's like 1, 2, 3 touches to the downside, and then you break up and out. It's very strange, very strange. Jose, natural organic price movement, exactly what's needed for an ETF. Cheer up, guys. Yeah, this is not going to help an ETF, that's for sure. This will not help an ETF get approved. What did I miss here? Yeah, I don't know. A rock and roll song would kind of change up the mood a little too much for me. Rich man's market already. Yeah, that's true. That was fast. Yeah. Boxed. Yeah, guys. I don't even think that the boxed ETF is going to get approved. I really don't. I think they're going to keep pushing off the ETF for as long as they possibly can, guys. To be honest, that is what I believe. I mean, guys, every time there's an announcement about a new ETF, like, everyone's so excited about it. And it's like, oh, it's going to get approved. It's going to get approved. And then it doesn't. Like, so much hype. So let's see, guys, what happens here. We're coming up on this previous resistance point, acting as support right now. So this is an interesting level to be looking at right now. Crypto Cali, OG in the house. I'm here. Craig Neves says, can Tether hurry up and implode on itself? I wish it could too, man. I really do. So we're coming up on this previous resistance point, which is now a support area. We'll see if it can hold. We'll see if this price can hold this area now. So this is what we are looking at. You just got off the helicopter, Crypto Cali? Yeah, guys, if you haven't already, please hit that like button. It would help me out a lot, guys, helping with the SEO on the videos and whatnot. Craig Neves said the market can drop back to 2,500 Bitcoin and we can buy in cheaper. I mean, that's what I'm saying, guys. So, for those joining in the stream, we're just watching, we're just looking at, obviously there's a lot of manipulation happening here. Bitcoin futures contracts are ending. I think what's happening right now, what I personally, guys, my personal opinion now, I was at the gym earlier today, running on the treadmill, and I got like a bunch of alerts all of a sudden, like stock twits and my, Bitcoin price alerts. And I look at it, I'm like, what the hell? And I click on it, I just see this insane price action. So I finished my workout and I came home and just went live. So I'm learning this as you guys are also learning it. But what I personally believe is that the market, we got some manipulation to the upside here. The price was naturally falling below. Naturally the price was falling, getting dumped. as I think it should be, because we're 6K is pretty expensive for Bitcoin right now, in my opinion. And then market manipulators, market makers came in and knocked the price up, squeezed these guys out of their short positions really fast. That is what I believe happened, in my opinion, right here, guys. Short positions increased and you got squeezed out right away. Hold on, you can't really see that as it is. There you go. So I think the market makers squeezed these shorts out, knocked the price up so that the people could, sell their Bitcoin after their futures contracts, and start, not dump into the market, rather push the price back up so they can start selling again, getting another higher level to sell at as they exit their futures contracts. What about Gemini's USD-backed coin? I'm not too sure about that one yet. I haven't really looked into that. I mean, it really depends, guys. Like I've been explaining with Tether, I haven't heard anyone explain Tether in the way that I've explained it, because a lot of people, now that there's 40, 50 people watching this right now, I want to explain this to you guys. The Tether, they came out saying, oh, Tether's backed by $2 billion. It's backed by it. But guys, the Tether that's in the market is not directly linked to that $2 billion. That $2 billion that's backing Tether is not at risk. Okay? That money is not at risk. Okay? If Tether, if they used all the Tether to buy a bunch of Bitcoin and Bitcoin went to zero, that Tether would lose its exchange value, but the actual money that's backing Tether is not at risk and it would not be affected. So Tether is literally just fake money. It's monopoly money. It's not real. So this idea that it's backed by something is just complete BS, guys. It's not. It's really not. It is just, it is incredible manipulation, guys. Tether might even be worse than like the Mt. Gox situation, in my opinion, guys. It might end up being worse. I think this bear market could last even longer than it did before, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion, guys. Don't get too angry at me. You guys only use, in my opinion, guys, if you're going to use Tether or any true USD or whatever, only do it when you're going in between coins or you're very short period of time. Crypto Cali says, "Hell yeah, man!" Then gains because I ran 8.5 miles today. Damn, dude. That's a lot. I mean, I can probably run like 3.5 miles max before I'm just like, screw this. So 8.5, that's pretty damn good, guys. First shitcoin going to zero? That's a good question. Probably like Trump coin or something like that. I don't know. Tether Mt. Gox, good analogy. Yeah, guys, I really do think that the Tether situation is probably far worse than the Mt. Gox situation, and this bear market can indeed last longer than the Mt. Gox situation did. A lot of people think like, oh, Bitcoin's bigger now, more people know about it, so this bear market won't last as long. I actually think that's the opposite. I actually think because the market is bigger, because the price is going to become more stable with the more activity happening, I think the bear market will last longer and will be a little bit more gradual than the last one. But we'll find out, guys. I mean, there is there's totally a possibility for some violent break below the 6K level. Hey Kev, can we pay with Bitcoin for the Patreon? No, because Patreon doesn't accept Bitcoin, but like, I mean, I guess, if you wanted to work something out, you can. My email is kevinsvenson@msn.com, so if you wanted, just email me whatever you're thinking. And he says maybe the Tether situation will implode and drive BTC down. Otherwise, the exchanges will keep doing this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen, guys. Tether is not backed by anything at all. It's fake monopoly money. All right, guys. So the price is coming up now on this support level. So hold on, let's back out so we can see this one more time. And there we go. There's our previous previous resistance level acting as support now. We're going to see if it can hold. Price actually just got below it slightly there, so we might see a little bit of capitulation to the downside right now. Most likely. I think we'll probably see the price drop here. Just based on where the price is sitting, how low the volume is, and the fact that there is no support here. This is a short squeeze, guys. People getting liquidated. There's no support here. The price can swing past this zone very, very easily, guys. This is not support. The price can easily get through this area, no problem, guys, no problem. Short squeezes are not support zones, as we've seen all year long, guys. Every time there's a short squeeze, the price goes right back through the area that is squeezed, okay? So short squeezes are not support zones. They're not. Most of the time, they're not. I mean, they can be, of course. Everything's possible, but TLRY price prediction. TLRY? I don't even know what that is. TLRY, is that a coin or a stock? TLRY? I guess that's a stock. Yes, it is a stock. Wow, that's some crazy price action. Holy crap. What is this company doing? I'm just looking at TLRY, and it's like, just have it on this little screen here. Like, what is happening? I'll look into this later. I'm not sure too many people on the live stream are interested in that, but oh, Tilray is a weed stock. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I have really not been looking into weed stocks, guys, but that's crazy. Up almost 40% today. I guess the market closed already. Down 2% after hours. So this is what it's looking like after hours. So here's your 5-day on TLRY. I should probably bring it up on TradingView if I'm going to do an analysis, but I don't think I'm going to do an analysis on it. But because I don't know much about the company itself, and with stocks, it's very fundamentally based. So here we go. Here's the capitulation I was just anticipating, guys. Price is falling below that support zone now, and this can come down at any speed here, guys. There's no support at all. There is no support here whatsoever, guys. So price falling through that area is very, very likely at this point. When I see stuff like this, it doesn't make me want to FOMO. It makes me want to take a short position, honestly, but I'm not doing that. There's no reason to short at 6K. It's a very high risk area to short. You want to be shorting on the top, on the bounces. You want to be shorting at the times where you want to be FOMOing. When you feel like you need to FOMO into something, that's probably when you should be shorting it, to be honest. But so there's that previous resistance. And now, yes, so the price is falling there. I want to see some good old capitulation here. That was hilarious today. Wait, what were you saying? Canadian weed stock legalized recreationally? Wait, Canada legalized the recreational weed use? Is that? I thought that already happened. Guys, go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't already. I'm going to get through chat right now. And, of course, let me know if the audio is always good and whatnot. If you want the music louder or quieter or whatever. Hugely overpriced. I guess you guys are talking about TLRY. Tilray dumped $100 after running to 300? Is that what happened? Yeah, it hit 297 and dropped to 168, back up to 217. 300 to 168 to 217. Now at 216 on after hours, or 209 after hours. That's crazy. Stocks are a whole different game, guys. Stocks are so different than crypto. Again, guys, this is just a live stream hangout. Guys, like none of my videos and none of my live streams are ever scripted. I literally I have an idea and I just go. Like, So if you have questions, go ahead and just ask me. When will they finally let Bitcoin drop below 6K, 5K? John Baker, pretty much what I think, guys. Or sorry, I think I missed a couple of you guys. Sorry, I missed a few questions here, but just gonna answer Jonathan Baker first. So guys, they will let the price fall whenever they're prepared to let it fall. Whenever they feel like, okay, we've taken enough profit, you know, that we can't really milk this market anymore, then we'll let the price fall, you know. That's what I think, at least. It's not a fact. It's just what I think. You work in film. You got an IMDb. Yes, I do. Matt Wick. I've worked, you know, I've worked pretty much like on and off in the film industry. I worked in LA for a year. I came back from LA like a year ago, I think. Or I think it was a year ago. Yeah. Craig Neves says shorting XRP could be a great play. Maybe. I mean, if Bitcoin falls, XRP will also fall. So maybe. Matt Wick, not until October full scale. Alfredo Sanchez, Canada legalized it, but it's effective October 17th. Okay. So that's why weed stocks are going crazy. Matt Wick took his profits on weed stocks in July, hit the sell targets. Nice. Guys, that's the thing, guys. Like, so let me take a look at AMD. AMD stock. So this was one of my best plays ever, to be honest, in the stock market. So, you know, actually, should I just go on TradingView? Is that better? Doesn't really matter right now. Let me just enlarge this so you guys can see what's going on here. So I was buying AMD right here, the $6 level. And my plan was I'm gonna, you know, I'm confident in this company. I'm gonna invest a lot of money and I'm gonna sell at $11.30. And I literally sold at $11.30, and it was like one of my cleanest, best trades I ever made. And now look what's happening. Like, yeah, I should have held on to it, sure. But you know what, guys? I made my profit. I had a clean trade. I executed on my plan. I made some money. And guys, like my motto is trade. You know, trading or trades are just like trains. There's always another one coming. So don't ever feel like you're going to miss out, guys, because there are always things happening. There are always gains happening. Do not act on FOMO. You're not missing out. You're never missing out on anything. There's always another trading opportunity coming, just in the same way that there's always another train coming. There's always going to be something new. So don't get too emotional about things, guys. If you do something, if you make a good trade, then you made a good trade, and that's great. Don't ever get too caught up on the emotions of, oh, I missed out. Guys, I've made all those mistakes before. I've made every mistake you could ever imagine. For the past, you know, like, to get to where I am now, guys, I made so many horrible mistakes. Like, it's all about just getting, you know, doing it, getting experience. Like, that's what it's all about. But man, do I wish I held on to my AMD? Hell yeah, of course I do. But I made like almost 100%, and that was fine. ATC Pilot says, when do you think the bull market will return? I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say, guys. Again, like, let's say that this previous resistance now acting as support holds. Let's just say that this actually works out for the bulls. You know, we still have to, you know, we're still going to be playing in this range. So you have all of this room to move, guys. Right? So the price can still be moving anywhere in here for, you know, any amount of time. Or really until, I guess if you're looking at it for a time frame, I guess you're looking at, you know, basically by the end of the year, I'm pretty certain that something will happen. Like, by the end of the year, we're either going to have a major push up or major push down. I don't think that we're just going to be going sideways for a long time. Even though it is possible, I just really don't expect that, guys. So we have a lot of sell volume coming in, or a little bit of sell volume coming in at this point right now. So let's get that line back so we can see what's going on. What else do we got here on the chat? Yeah, Matt Wick, dude, if you hit your targets and you made money, that's perfect. Perfect, dude. That's all you need. Can we short Tilray? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Don't listen to me about weed stocks. Okay, I don't know. I have not been studying weed stocks. I don't know. I'm not the right person to be asking about that per se, because I have not been paying attention to weed stocks. Why did you get your hair cut? Why did you cut your hair? I don't know, guys. I mean, like, I feel like it's I don't know. I feel like it looks a little bit cleaner, and I don't have to maintain it as much. Guys, having long hair sucks, because it's like you have to maintain it, and it's really annoying, especially like in the summer when it gets humid, and your hair is just like frizzy and it just looks weird. Like, I was like, you know, I'm just gonna get it cut. Why not, right? Profit is profit. Exactly. Great advice. Opportunities will come and go. Sorry, I guess I'm really behind on chat now. Yeah, Matt Wick says, yeah, I re-entered into cannabis around $25 in February after making a killing in the sector last year. Sold for $40. Still a comfy profit, and I ain't even mad. Dude, that's great. That's amazing. That's all you need. What are you currently trading, Jonathan Baker? I'm currently not trading anything right now. Like, the crypto market is currently... Like, guys, I've invested so much time into the crypto market, so I'm focused on it. Guys, even though I'm not trading it actively, I'm very focused on it, and I'm always analyzing it, always, you know, keeping myself updated, because I think that, I mean, this industry is so new. There's a huge opportunity here to get a nice position on this, you know, new industry. So I'm really focused on it right now. I want to see how the technology develops. I want to figure out what, you know, how it progresses, how, you know, what different sectors are going to be created within the industry, how, you know, what kind of utility tokens are going to be created, how is each token going to be used by what companies, what type of industries are going to use them. Like, just there's so many questions to be answered, and there's so much to keep up with in the crypto industry right now. There's a lot more than you think. It's not just prices, guys. It's a lot more to it than just prices. There's a lot of things that need to be developed here. And it just requires your attention. It just requires a lot of attention to figure out what's going on. But yeah, about 11, still around 20. Alfredo says, I would like your opinion on XLY. If not today, when you have time to look at it. XLY, is it a stock as well? Indeed, it is. Oh wow. Consumer, I don't even know what this is, but this looks like a growth stock to me. I mean, since 2008, this thing's just been creating higher lows infinitely. It's a growth stock. Whatever it is, it's a growth stock, and it just doesn't create lower lows. I guess you kind of broke down a level in January of 2016, but you kind of got above that again, actually, back in April of this year. So it's looking kind of strong. I mean, I don't see any reason why XLY would be breaking down anytime soon, unless there's a major market hiccup or whatever. But I don't know, Alfredo. I don't know enough about it yet, so don't listen to what I'm saying just now. That was just me looking at it for the first time, but it seems relatively strong. Matt Wick, I've been consolidating my cryptocurrency position into Zcash, my favorite project. Guys, if you like a project, go for it. If you believe in something, go for it. Like, you know what I mean? You know, my opinion is just my opinion. My opinion is not the end all be all. I am not God. I don't have a crystal ball. Although I would like you guys all to think that I do. I don't have a crystal ball. Although I have been right most of this year. But if you like a project, guys, go for it. Like, if you think there's potential, you can possibly make a lot of money. Even though, if you ask me, I think everything will follow Bitcoin for the next couple years until the industry matures. So I think most likely, if you are buying now, you're going to be in the red, but that's just my opinion, guys. I'm thinking December or January are my thoughts up or down. I'm thinking December or January are my thoughts up or down. Yeah, I mean, guys, by December, the market should have made a decision. The Bitcoin should have made a decision by then. Danny Heap says, "Hi, Kevin. What is your opinion on Bitcoin? Only 21 million to be issued, but over decades it's going to be lost. Won't this make hard to use as a cryptocurrency?" Yeah, Danny Heap. I mean, you know, Bitcoin's not going to last forever. It's not going to last forever. It could last decades or a decade or whatever, but I mean, you're right. If people are losing their Bitcoin through just bad transactions and like sending it to wrong addresses or forgetting their keys or whatever, then yes, that's going to be, I don't know. That's an interesting question. I haven't really thought about that too much, actually. Wait, I keep undrawing this line. So what is really, I guess this is really the main area, but whatever. Let's just put it right there. I feel like we're very close to seeing some capitulation, but what's the best long play in crypto market, your opinion? Guys, it's hard to say right now, guys. It's so hard to say because, I mean, the best long-term play at this point is Bitcoin, but you don't want to be buying it just yet, in my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor, but you don't want to be buying Bitcoin just yet, but that Bitcoin is probably the most secure, non-risky long-term play once it hits the right prices. Yeah, I don't see any other crypto right now that could be doing that is more secure than Bitcoin itself. Yeah, exactly. Crypto Cali is saying it. Like Kev says, it's early. It's still early. The best crypto hasn't even been born yet. Exactly, guys. I don't think the cryptocurrency that is going to be the best possible thing for the future, I believe, hasn't even been made yet. It hasn't even hit the market. So I believe the cryptocurrency that has the biggest gains of all time hasn't been seen yet. It hasn't even hit the market. That is still to come, in my opinion. I mean, maybe it's Bitcoin, but I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, like Zcash is great. I just think it's probably gonna continue to fall with Bitcoin. Uggs is a pot stock. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna analyze it just yet. I got two. Crypto Cali. Can you just divide Bitcoin infinitely? No, so Bitcoin can be broken down into 100 million parts. So if you take one Bitcoin, you can break that down into 100 million different parts. That's just one Bitcoin into 100 million parts. So Bitcoin can scale in that respect, but in terms of the transaction speed, it's not really that scalable. It's probably going to be treated like gold, even though that's not really what Satoshi created it for, but yeah. Hey guys, I've been going for an hour now. I didn't really want this stream to be that long, so if you have any other questions, let me know. Have you heard of OneCoin? I have not heard of OneCoin. OneCoin? What is that? Is that even on CoinMarketCap? It's not even on CoinMarketCap. I don't see that. Anyway, let's see what's going on here. I was expecting the price to drop sooner than this, but we'll see what happens, guys. We'll see what happens. Again, like I was saying before, there's, you know, of course there is still this upside potential here, guys. Like the price can theoretically still move to that resistance point again. So there's no guarantees just yet as to what direction we're going. In my opinion, though, this short squeeze is just kind of weak. Like, it just, to me, it shows weakness. There's not, you see a short squeeze like this and such a boost in volume, and then you're looking at what comes after it, and there's nothing there. Look at this, guys. There's nothing really following it. So in my opinion, that shows weakness. And there, I don't really see a reason to be FOMOing or anything like that. OneCoin is the original Satoshi coin? Huh. Wait, what? I don't know if that's true. Not yet. We'll be launching January 29th. Huh. Tronix says, Tron to the future, baby. The guys, the biggest problem I have with Tron is just they're trying to do too much. They're trying to do too much, and they're not going to be able to deliver on what they're trying to do overall. I just don't think that Tron can. I don't think Tron can deliver on becoming this like everything coin. Because that's basically what they're. You read the white paper, they're like trying to do everything, and it's like, slow down there, guys. Take it one step at a time. They like want to be the new internet and the new everything, and they just want to like own the world. It's like, guys, slow down. You're not gonna do that. Like, it's been literally, it would take Tron like 10 years, at least, to actually complete what they're trying to do. Dragon Chain. I don't know much about Dragon Chain. I feel like the price of Dragon Chain has gotten wrecked, hasn't it? I hear a lot of people talk about Dragon Chain, but to be honest, I don't know much about Dragon Chain. What, so these are dApps? Blockchain as service? Huh. I gotta look into this, guys. I don't know much about it. I mean, I have heard a lot of people talk about this, so I probably should look into it, but what are these short positions? The short positions are decreasing again, actually, a little bit here. Tronic says, we got time, bro. 7-year roadmap soon. So, you guys, the longer the roadmap, the bigger the pile of shit is. Not to be an asshole, but if you're looking into a coin and they're like, yeah, we got like a 25-year roadmap, that's not a good thing, guys. That's just an excuse for them to just take as much money as they can for as long as they can. You want to see, guys, do not believe anything that these developers say until it's done. If a coin comes out and they market something and they're like, oh yeah, this, that, and that, like, oh, we're doing this, we're doing that. Don't believe it until you see it, guys. Don't believe until you see it, because it's usually not true. What do I think about Pundi? That's an S coin for sure. It's a good project, guys. Just because something is a good project doesn't make it a good cryptocurrency at all. There's a difference between projects and currencies. And Pundi is not a currency, guys. It's just an idea. It's just a project, and it is not something I recommend whatsoever. I mean, the biggest currencies we have right now in crypto is obviously Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Monero, Litecoin, and Zcash. I think those are the top 5. Top 5 currency coins. OneCoin. I'll take a look at OneCoin. I'll take a look at that and get back to you guys. I'm not sure about it just yet. I'll look at Dragon Chain. I'll look at OneCoin, and I'll see what I think about it. So I'll see if it's worth even talking about. Crypto Cali says, too many chains that we need to most to die. That's true. Dragon Chain is being developed by Disney? By Disney? No way. Huh. That's interesting. Dogecoin for the win. You guys, Dogecoin has a great community. It really does. As much of a meme as it is, it's a good community, but yeah, guys, that's going to be it for me today, though. If anything crazy happens with the prices, I will be going live again. Because, I mean, I love going live. I think going live is more fun than making videos. So, you know, if anything crazy does happen, if we do get some more upside movement, I mean, really, like, if I'm going to go live again, guys, anytime soon, we're going to need to be breaking above this or breaking below this. Unless there's just something crazy going on, but, you know, oh, sorry, guys, you can't even... Guys, this keeps happening. This literally keeps happening. OBS keeps closing out on me, and it's really annoying. But yeah, so if I'm gonna be going live again, see, OBS quit unexpectedly. It's so annoying, guys. But anyway, if I'm gonna be going live again, it's gonna obviously be something has to really happen. Like I don't want to go live and things are boring, you know. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for joining. And if you can, hit that like button. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that bell button. And I will see you all in the next video, live stream, whatever I do next. We'll see you guys. But thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Peace.